Good morning. Tuesday morning here. Yeah, feeling pretty good this morning. A lot better than yesterday. Well, yesterday I felt fine. I was just really forgetful. Anyway, thought this be part 3 to how to raise your kids to be successful in adult life. How to raise your children to be adults. Well, one thing that's really going to help your children out, it's going to help them out in their marriage, just everyday life in general. It'll help them be a better person. Teach your kids how to be responsible with their money and manage their money. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, money's not that important. Don't focus all your attention on money. That's right. Don't turn all your desires and lusts and don't turn your whole being towards wanting more money and making money the most important factor in your life. But money is one of the most important factors in your life. If you don't manage it properly, it'll be hard to do all the other things well. It'll be hard to love your wife and be kind and gentle and caring. It'll be hard to be giving and generous. It'll be really hard to host your neighbors, host your family and friends. All the fun things you like to do will be really hard to do if you don't manage your money. Because if you manage your money poorly and you struggle financially and you struggle to get by, it is going to be hard for you to be the person you want to be. Because you're going to have this dark cloud hanging over you that's going to drag you down and not allow you to show your full potential of what kind of person you want to be. Because, like it or not, living in America, in most parts of the world, you need money. You need money to eat, sleep. You need money for safety and security. You need money for literally everything. And if you don't have money, then you and your spouse, if you're married, are going to spend a lot of time discussing money and fussing over money and possibly fighting and arguing over money and where it should be spent. And if you don't have money, it might be pretty hard to find a woman, because you can't go do anything fun with a girl if you don't have money. So learn how to manage it properly. Don't overspend. Take some business classes. Just take some money management classes. There's plenty of them online. If your high school has some money management classes, it'd be great to enroll your children in that. So to be a responsible adult, you need to be responsible for everything. So teaching your kids how to manage their money might be one of the most useful skills you ever give them. Because like it or not, like I said, you need money in this world to operate. There are a few people, sure, outliers out there who don't mind not being normal, who don't, they've kind of bypassed the money system. They make everything on their own, but most people don't want to live that way. So if you want to live a normal American lifestyle, you're going to need money, and you're going to need to manage that money. Just going out and getting money isn't good enough. It's got to be managed and well managed. The best way for a child to learn it, obviously, is just to watch the parent model this behavior. But if you haven't figured it out yet and you have kids, either figure it out and teach them, or hook them up with some classes of how to manage their money. It will relieve so much stress in their early life. It'll make it so much easier to strike out on their own and responsible adults. You know, most kids, when they leave the home, they fall into the spending trap that they watch their parents do. They think they got to buy a house right away and all this other stuff that becomes a huge burden that they can never overcome. So that would be a great thing to teach your children. Just past the sheriff's car there. I don't want him pulled over for the phone in my hand. Probably should not be making these videos and driving, but that's the one time I got to sit and not running. That's when I'm not running. So that's when I make them, and I've got about an hour drive to work at the moment. So, don't want to belabor the point there, but I think I got that one out pretty good. That's just the overall fits under teaching your kids to be responsible and work hard. But there's a lot of hardworking people out there who are really, really responsible in other aspects of their life, maybe even all other aspects of their life, who mismanage their money terribly. It's not because they're bad people. It's just because they don't know any other way. And they have learned that this is how you do it. And they don't know why they always feel on the edge. They always feel... They never feel satisfied and settled. There's always an anxiety under the surface because of money and because of bills and am I going to have enough money? There's very, very few people in this world driving around who actually feel relaxed and satisfied. They might look like it to you, but you strike up conversations, you start talking about a little bit about money and this and that. It's usually always kind of anxious talk about money, and we can't really afford things anymore. That's just kind of comes from not understanding how to manage your money and having fear that you won't have enough because you don't understand it. So if you just feel like you're too old and you can't learn it or don't have the energy to learn it, try to find the energy somewhere to encourage your child to take the classes. And then if your child starts to learn this stuff and wants to teach you, don't mock them and say, wow, I've done this for so many years, you know. Show them some respect, and then maybe you can learn from them as well. So that's video number 3. Signing off for the day. Y'all have a great day.